Rain tapped softly on the school bus windows as Maya stepped off, clutching her worn backpack like a shield. It was her first day at Jefferson High, a place where nobody knew her name, her story, or the strength she carried beneath the quiet. Maya was the new girl again. The fifth school in 3 years. Her mother, an army medic, moved often. Her father, well, he hadn't been around since she was 6. She didn't talk about him. What she did talk about, if someone cared enough to ask, was jiu-jitsu. Maya had trained since she was 7. On the mat, she felt powerful. Focused. But off the mat? She preferred to stay unnoticed. Until the moment she walked into the cafeteria. It was loud and chaotic. Teenagers laughing, shouting, and pretending not to care about anything. Maya made her way to an empty table, opening the chicken salad her mom had lovingly packed. She was halfway through her first bite when she heard a voice behind her. Well, well. Look what the storm blew in. She turned slowly to see Tyler McKinney. Star quarterback. Handsome. And an expert in making life miserable for anyone who didn't fit his narrow mold of popularity. Didn't your fashion sense get the memo? He sneered, eyeing her thrift store hoodie. A few of his friends chuckled. What's in the bag? Fried chicken. Watermelon. Laughter exploded from his table. Maya's throat tightened. Her chest burned. Not with shame, but with a deep, familiar fire. She stood up quietly. I'd like you to stop, she said, her voice calm, even. He smirked. Or what? The tension in the cafeteria crackled. Phones came out. Kids leaned in. Tyler stepped forward. You gonna cry? You people always. Whump. In one smooth motion, Maya moved. A sweep of her leg. A twist of his arm. And Tyler McKinney, the biggest guy in school, was face down on the linoleum floor, gasping. The room fell silent. She let go gently, stepped back, and calmly picked up her backpack. I told you to stop. She turned and walked away as the crowd stared, some in awe, others in stunned silence. The next few days were different. Maya wasn't just the new girl anymore, she was that girl. The girl who stood up, who fought back, who didn't flinch. But that wasn't what she wanted. A week later, Maya was called to the principal's office. Tyler was already there, ice on his elbow and shame in his eyes. Principal Carter folded his hands. Tyler's parents are threatening legal action. But several students say you acted in self-defense. Maya looked at Tyler. His usual cocky grin was gone. He looked lost. I'm not pressing anything, she said. The principal blinked. Are you sure? Maya nodded. I don't want to fight. I just wanted to eat my lunch in peace. Tyler looked up. Why didn't you finish it? He asked quietly. Maya shrugged. Didn't feel hungry anymore. There was a long pause. Then, unexpectedly, Tyler said, I'm sorry. It wasn't perfect. But it was real. Weeks passed. Tyler didn't return to football. Instead, he started showing up at the school's small but growing jiu-jitsu club, run by Coach Lopez, who had been trying to get students involved for years. At first, people thought it was a joke. But Tyler came back. Again. And again. He learned. He tapped out. He listened. And he changed. Maya became the quiet center of a circle that began to grow, students who'd been overlooked, kids who needed a safe space, kids who wanted to learn discipline, respect, and the art of defending, not attacking. Tyler eventually became one of Maya's closest friends. One afternoon, months later, during a jiu-jitsu demonstration at the school gym, Tyler introduced Maya to the crowd. I used to think being strong meant being feared, he said into the mic, but this girl taught me something I'll never forget. True strength is standing up with grace. And knowing when to walk away. The gym erupted in applause. Maya smiled, a tear slipping down her cheek, not from sadness, but from something she hadn't felt in a long time. Belonging. Epilogue. Years later, Maya opened a self-defense school for girls in underserved communities. Tyler helped raise funds through a nonprofit. They called it the Quiet Strength Foundation. Because sometimes, the loudest impact is made by those who move silently, who act not with rage, but with purpose. And every girl who stepped into that studio knew one thing. She didn't have to be loud to be heard. She didn't have to fight to be seen. She just had to stand tall, and never let anyone tell her who she was supposed to be. True strength isn't loud. It's steady. Graceful. It changes hearts, not just outcomes. Let kindness be your fight. Let purpose be your victory.